Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play SimCity. On this episode we are going to continue our scenarios, so let's do the next scenario. In order of time, it actually is 1961 instead of 1965, but you know what, I don't care. I'm going to do 1965 Bern since it's the next one in the sequence, so whatever. So, rapid growth, poor city planning. So we've got problems with traffic. Okay, so what can we do? Well, let's go ahead and pause it first of all. And let's take a look at the city. Alright, Bern. Ugh. This entire grid looks like crap. And honest thing is we may not have the funds to really take care of all of these roads. So what we're going to have to do is let it run for a little while and see where the high traffic areas are. But what we can do is get rid of some of these roads over here that we don't need anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And basically, I think in this one what you're trying to do is just try to eliminate the complaints about traffic, mostly. So... have I paused it or not? I can never remember. Yeah, see, the thing is that it doesn't really tell you if it's paused or not. You have to kind of go into it. So anyways. Right here we've got all this nasty looking grid here, so... it will take a little bit of effort, so maybe I'll just speed through some of it. These roads I don't really care about because they're not joined to anything. Nobody's going to be driving on them, so screw it. These roads right here, we can obviously start here, so let's just start getting rid of some of these bad roads here. And this may eat up in some of your budget, but I think we'll have enough money to do this. So what I'm going to do is just eliminate all these roads here. And thankfully it's all mostly in a grid. So, there's that. And just go through this grid. Okay, it looks like we've got all the roads deleted now. So now we just have to join everything up with power lines and then rails of some kind. So let's go ahead and do that. First of all, rails, we don't have to put them everywhere, really. Oh, I forgot a little area here, so let me take care of that. We don't have to put the rails everywhere. We just have to put them in spots that are connecting up zones, so... you know, it's not going to be too bad. Like here, we don't have to put them there. We can just connect up the zones here, you know. As long as the zones are kind of touching on things, they really don't have to, you know, look that nice. I just need to make sure every zone is connected somehow. There we go. And this way we can save a little bit of money too. The seaport doesn't have to be connected, so that's not a problem. Alright, that was kind of a mistake there, but don't worry. It doesn't have to look pretty. All the zones connected there. Yeah, we don't have to do much there. These zones would it would be nice if these were connected somehow. And then maybe these zones can be connected up somehow. I just need to make sure all the zones have something on there. Something connecting them. Okay, looks like all the zones are good. And these zones need something. Okay, see how my budget is. Oh yeah, the budget's really being eaten up by the rails, but this is the way it is, so, you know. What are you gonna do? I think we should have enough money to take care of everything. Maybe. You could probably save some more money by just kind of skipping over some spots, but... And that was really dumb, but that's okay. But I kind of wanted to do that, so... Those zones should be okay. There we go. Make a little bit of something there. So I think that covers it all. The only thing that we have left to deal with is, well, no, there's a few more zones here that we need to deal with. The only thing we have left to deal with as of now would probably be a couple zones over here, a couple of zones over here. Would be probably power lines and whatnot, so we'll have to figure that out. Oh, and I forgot some roads. Definitely doing rails will eat up your budget if you're not careful. And get this zone in here. And these zones in here, and I think that about covers the zones there. And there's some roads there. I don't want to deal with that, so... Yeah, I think that about covers it. I could probably make it a little cleaner, but yeah, we're gonna be okay. I think. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're good there. We're probably good. Probably. I'm taking a look. Police department, fire department there. And a road there. Now we need to deal with this, so, you know. This is a pain in the butt, this part. Just kind of make sure all the zones are connected. But it's only like, what is it, $5 or something? Okay, those zones ought to be okay. This thing has way too many nuclear zones. But I guess it's a modern city, it's gotta have its nuclear zone, I guess. Of course, the easy way would be just to let this go for a minute and then see where the power grid is, but... And that covers that. It covers that, that. And that covers that, that, that. We need to cover these little areas. And we've got about $5,000 left, which is nice. Now I kind of like to snake through here to do the power lines, so... You can snake through here as well. Definitely make sure those are connected. Okay, this one doesn't have power, so... There we go. Okay, these need power. Doesn't have to look pretty. I think we got most of the zones covered now with power. Well, most of them. Okay, now that we got that done and the traffic is taken care of, we could probably squeeze in some more zones to get the population higher, but I'm going to wait just a month or two just to make sure that the power is where it should be and everything, so. Alright, let's see how the power grid is doing. Yeah, okay, good. Let me move to February and see what happens. Okay, we got a big power problem here, so let's go fix that. Looks like I didn't take care of this power area. Okay, this needs to be connected up with power somewhere, so let's connect it up with that. Or maybe the whole thing is just kind of screwed up with power. But, yeah. Okay, that should help. Yeah, the whole thing is kind of, it hasn't gotten rid of the power situation yet, so let's take care of that. Oh, come on. I gave you power. Why aren't you going anywhere? You've got power. Oh, that's why. Okay, anyway. That's the problem with this grid, is like... It's a shitty grid. It really is. We're gonna really lose power, lose population, but that's alright. I'll just have maybe 2 months, I guess, to take care of that. Okay, so that took care of that grid. We could probably use a little power there. Population will bounce back, trust me on that. Now I'm trying to find any other population problem, grid power problems, whatever, power grid problems, whatever. This is the hardest part of this scenario. I don't care if the population's gonna drop, really. Now I was just trying to find those minor zones that don't have... Okay, so that took care of that. There's a little bit of a power grid problem there. And one right here. Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of my money as much as I can to build out some more industry and things like that, so... let's see, this is a good location for it. Just a little bit could go a long way. And more residential zones here would be nice, if I could squeeze them in, which I may not be able to, but... I could definitely squeeze some residential zones in here, though. See. You'll see. And then make sure that's being touched by something. Yeah, we definitely need some industry in this map, so We'll build up some industry here. Ooh, there's no power here. And that would be nice to have some power there. Alright, and I'm going to build just a whole row of industry down here, so... First of all, let's get rid of this road. Okay, that's plenty, or else I'm not going to have room for anything else, so... Okay, that's more than enough, so that ought to help. I'll make some cuts in this video, it won't be that long. And we're out of money, but that's okay. It's because our population dropped so much. Yeah, I know. Okay, great. Now we're getting a little bit of money, so I think we're good there. Let's see. How are we doing with the industry here? It needs to grow a little bit. We need more residential zones and whatnot, but it'll grow now that fire departments and police departments have more funding and everything can be covered, so yeah, we'll be good. Okay, now it's time to increase the population a bit so that we can get more, people in this little town of ours. So let's squeeze in some residential zones wherever we can. I'm just gonna put them willy-nilly, it really doesn't matter. You know. I'm gonna put some power there. Just looking for anywhere that we can squeeze residential zones in. We could put them over there. It's kind of decentralized, this city, but that's alright. I think we'll be alright. We could put one right there. We could probably put one there. Now we're a little low on money, but that's okay. Okay, that's good enough. This will start helping our city grow a bit, so yeah, we're good. Okay, now we reached Metropolis for Bern, so our city's growing. Great. Now we got some more budget, more money. And also we need to probably fix the taxes, because the police department needs more funding, so that'll help the crime a bit. That'll work. And we get a little bit more money, so I think it's time to put some more residential zones in. Where can we put them in? We could put them in just about anywhere, couldn't we? Everything was just so decentralized when we started. I could put one there, and there, and there. It doesn't have to look pretty. Okay, good. I think we're ready to increase the speed of the city again. Okay, let's take a look at the voice. Let's see what people are thinking. I don't know if we're going to pass. I think we're going to pass on this without a problem. Taxes seem to be a problem, but I think we've pretty much solved everything. We can probably get the city bigger, though, if we wanted. I think it's time to build a few more industrial zones. Increase the population a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here. We got 2 years to complete the scenario, so we'll be alright. I'm gonna put some more rails down here, and you know I should have probably put rails down here, but that's okay. And we're gonna put in some more industrial zones. As many as we can afford. We got 2 more years left. I think we're doing okay in this city. Population's growing, people seem to love us. Can't really complain. 63% is whatever, 37. So, no undecideds. So let's make sure this is good, and this should increase our population probably a bit, so. Okay, let's see how the voice is doing right now. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Pollution seems to be worse because we have more industry now, but population's doing good, and if I could redo the city I would, but we can't really afford that, so, you know, we'll be alright. And there's a little area here that hasn't had any power, so, I don't care. We'll be okay. The zones are over here are doing really well, though, so that's nice. Let's see how well we do. Alright, so there we go. We just took care of Bern, Switzerland. And we didn't get burned, so that was actually one of the easier scenarios, I think. So, thank you so much for watching, and on the next episode, we'll probably take care of either Tokyo or Detroit. I'm not sure which. So, thanks again and have a good day. Bye.